Square Enix and United Front Games have joined forces to bring you an open-world experience unlike any other. Known as the Pearl of the Orient, the island of Hong Kong is an energetic fusion of East and West, old and new. It's one of the most vibrant cities in the world. It also hides a powerful and dangerous criminal organization, the Triads. Operating in the shadows, they control nearly everything. You get to play undercover cop Wei Shen. His mission? Infiltrate the Sun On Yi and bring them down. Wei's loyalties will be tested to the limit, torn by the Triad's code of honor and his duty to the badge.
We have your friend, so listen very carefully.
He is trapped in a spiral of deceit and paranoia.
How'd you think this was gonna go down? Whatever it takes, you remember that?
To make a name for himself in the Triads, Wei will need to shoot, maim, and even kill to follow the orders of those above him.
We gotta prove ourselves to Winston and the Sun On Yi, or we'll never move up.
Wei Shen is an expert martial artist, which allows you to take on and counter enemies of various skills and sizes. With the most advanced fighting system in any open-world game, push your combat skills to a new level. Use the environment to get the job done with style. For extra impact, use objects as you would in a real street fight. Sly enemies sometimes escape. Jump, slide, and dodge obstacles to catch them. Disarm opponents and use their weapons against them. Take cover from enemy fire and, when the time is right, vault out of hiding to trigger slow motion. Masterful gun control is also important when you're behind the wheel. Dispatch enemy triads on a fiery ride around town as your allies drive. Wei has his pick of vehicles, and whatever he wants, he takes. Choose from over 65 different vehicles. No gun, no problem. Just ram your enemies off the road.
Now time to assess your skill level in Kung Fu.
To survive in the hard world of cops and triads, Wei will have to toughen up his skills. Earn money to purchase items, outfits, and vehicles. Items in some outfits provide vital buffs to your character stats. Use your triad connections to help ongoing police investigations.
We just found 3 new bodies under the Aberdeen Bridge.
Burn rubber in many of the underground street races and perform triad favors to unlock new buffs and moves. Live like a true triad and get to know the 4 districts of Hong Kong in and out. Try and hold a tune at the karaoke bars. Risk your good looks at the local fight club. Double down for extra cash at the offshore gambling dens, or hit the dockyards to bet on cockfights. And then, there are the ladies. Every act you accomplish affects your face or social standing. Face points increase as you complete jobs, take over neighborhoods, and gain favors among the triads. The higher your face level, the more respect you command. So you'll have more chances to access high-end shops, to get better discounts at stores, and to move up in the triads and unlock new missions.
You got the right attitude. It's gonna pay off for you.
Drenched in the blood and sweat of hard-boiled Hong Kong cinema, Sleeping Dogs creates a character as limitless as the world he inhabits. Wei is faced with an immense challenge. To survive undercover in the exotic and dangerous underbelly of Hong Kong, he'll have to keep his friends close and his enemies closer.
Peggy 18.
I had hoped that you might have escaped Hong Kong. Escaped these influences. These problems.
It seems that the evidence against you has failed to appear. You must be a very dangerous man, Wei Shen. That is exactly what we want people to think.
Fuck, they finally deport your ass from the United States?
It was mutual. Time I came home anyway.
Our intel suggests that Winston is looking for muscle. You need to find a way to make him trust you.
So, you feel this? It's just crazy.
Try capable.
To bring down the Sun on Yi, we have to take down the people who support them. We want the Red Poles, the lieutenants, and most of all, the Dragonhead.
Feels like the game has changed.
Yeah, well, this is the life we chose. There's a civil war brewing in Sun on Yi.
Used to be a brotherhood. It was a code.
You know what happens to rats, Sway? You come in out of nowhere and suddenly our guys start to get arrested?
That's the attitude that makes us strong. Loyalty, discretion. Used to be more common.
We're cops. There are rules.
You're a cop. I am an undercover cop. The rules are different.
Hello, Mr. Shen. Or should I say, Officer Shen. The last cup I had in this chair lasted almost 48 hours. Would you like to try for a new record? Call me when he comes around. There's no rush.
This is your last chance to come in clean.
What's he gonna do? Arrest me? Call me a rogue cop?
I don't know what he'll do.
I am doing what needs to be done.
Wei here's the real deal.
Why are the bad ones always so good looking?
Bona fide tribe killer from the streets.
How'd you think this was gonna go down? Whatever it takes, you remember that?
Betray your brothers, and you will die 1,000 times over.
This motherfucker right here is a snitch! I came on to take down his Sun on Yi, not to shuffle the deck.
We knew you would become personally attached.
You tell Mr. Lee that his people stay the fuck out of our territory, and in return, we'll let him live. It's war now. You want the chairman? I report to him now. You want the Red Poles? I'm one of them. Show these motherfuckers what it means to be Sun on Yi!
That's what worries me, Wei. You're one of them.
Tere, mina olen Palju ja eetris on Nädala uudised ja täna me räägime siuksest mängust nagu Sleeping Dogs. On olemas mul ka siin siis juhtkiri, mille peal on olemas kõik tähtis info. Ja alustame siis meie nädala uudiste esimese osaga. Nii, Sleeping Dogsi mängu kaasajad siis on Autodisk, GameWare, Havok, Skokum Script, Powered by ise Audio Pipeline Solution, Dolby Digital, PVT, Gaming Evolved AMD ja loojaks on siis Square Enix. Copyrighted. Nii, Sleeping Dogsis loodi aastal 2012. Siin tekkis väike viga. Tegelikult Sleeping Dogs on avaldatud Square Enix firma poolt 2012 aastal, kuid arendatud on United Front Games poolt. Sleeping Dogs on esitatud Square Enix poolt ühinguga koos PVT Games, Fund IV Dynamic GmbH KG and PVT Games, Fund V Dynamic GmbH and KG. Scopum Script loob mänge kasutades Unreal Engine 4, mis on väga hea mängumootor. Jah, on Scopum Scripti mängu mootoriks on siis Unreal Engine 4, millega on tehtud ka Sleeping Dogs. Sleeping Dogs on avatud maailmaga mäng arendatud United Front Games loojate poolt. Projekt võttis aega 4 aastat pluss lisa 2 aastat, luues allalaetavaid DLC lisasi koos 60 liikmelise tiimiga. Sleeping Dogs avaldati 2012 august Square Enix poolt Steamile, Xbox 360-le, Sony PlayStation 3-le ja Cloud Online'is. Aastal 2014 värskendati Sleeping Dogsi uute missioonide ja DLC-dega. Scopum Scripti poolt uue osaga Sleeping Dogs Definitive Edition Xbox One'ile ja Sony PlayStation 4-le. Nüüd on olemas ka Steam versioon. Siin kohe näete siis ka Definitive Edition trailerit, mis hakkab jooksma nüüd.
Peggy 18.
From today forward, your lives will be forever changed.
Wait, Jackie, Ma, I'm in.
Find a way to make him trust you. We want the Red Poles, the lieutenants, all of them.
Do whatever it takes.
Our brotherhood pays our enemies with pain, suffering, and death. None suffers more than a traitor. We're cops.
You're a cop. I'm an undercover cop. The rules are different.
You've crossed the line, Wayne.
Sit down and shut the fuck up. Whatever it takes, you remember that?
The dead are coming! Run!
Crap. This is insane. Show these motherfuckers what it means to be son on ye!
Ja alguses te nägite siis Sleeping Dogsi enda trailerit. Scopum Script on superjõuline mängulooja. VV5 on kõige arenenum rikkalikumaid interaktiivne helimootor mängudele absoluutselt. VV5 Audio Kinetic. Sleeping Dogs avaldati 10. oktoober 2014 PlayStation 4-le, Xbox One'ile ja 17. augustil 2012 PC-le, PlayStation 3-le, Xbox 360-le. avatud maailmaga action adventure Hongkongis. Elav neolinna liitmise elu Hongkong eksootilisel asukohad ja hõivatud tänavad ja turgudel peita üks võimsamaid ja ohtlikumaid kuritegelikke organisatsioone, maailma kurikuulsad gängid. Mängid Weishenina kõrgelt kvalifitseeritud salajase politseinikuna. Üritad võtta maha gänge seest välja. Sa pead tõestama enda väärtuslikkust, kui sa võitled oma teed üles organisatsiooni, kes osalevad jõhkrates kuritegevustes ilma enda katte saladuse paljastamist, sest me oleme siis salapolitseinik, kes on ühinenud siis kuritegelike gängidega. Joome siit vahepeal natukene Lipton teed. Lipton tee hea ja mugav. Ei, Lipton tee hea ja maitsev. Väike reklaam siis Liptoni teele. Ja jätkame siis meie nädala uudistega. Hävita oma vastased jõhkras käes kätte võideldes, kasutades tasakaalustamata võitluskunstide süsteeme. Domineerivad Hongkongi sumisevatel tänavatel haaravad ebaseaduslikud tänavavõistlused ja plahvatusohtlike tullirelvade tegevus. Sleeping Dogsi Hongkong on ülim mängumaa. Mänguomadused siis täiskasvanud ja julge salapolitsei draama, kus vale otsus võib paljastada saladuse iga kell. Plahvatusohtlik tegevus kütab katkematu kombinatsiooni suuremate võitluskunstide, tugevate relvavõitluste ja jõhkrate mahavõtmistega. Eepiselt kiired elamused põleda tänavaid või kisumerd kirjavate eksootiliste autode, supermootorrataste või kiirete paatidega ja kaadritega. Siin vahepeal te näete siis ka mõningaid Sleeping Dogsi õpetusi videode näol, mille ma leidsin siis IGN leheküljelt. Ja need hakkavad jooksma nüüd.
When Activision walked away from Sleeping Dogs in 2011, known at the time as True Crime Hong Kong, it painted a bleak picture of the game's quality. After all, why would a publisher walk away from a game after dumping several years of development and millions of dollars into it? But Square Enix saw something special here, and whoever made the decision at the megalithic Japanese publisher to pick up Sleeping Dogs deserves a raise. In short, Sleeping Dogs is a quality-ridden sandbox game in the same vein as Grand Theft Auto 4 and Saints Row III, and is well worth your time.
Oh, shit!
At the heart of Sleeping Dogs is Wei Shen, a well-respected detective from the San Francisco Police Department that heads back to his native Hong Kong in order to help the police there. Shen is charged with infiltrating the Sun On Yi, a segment of the triad that Hong Kong police hope to bring down and destroy. The entire story surrounds Shen, his quest, and his attempts to straddle the line between respectable and criminal. Unlike many open-world sandbox games, Sleeping Dogs tells a serious story with equally serious repercussions. While there's certainly humor interspersed throughout,
go tell Winston to stick a back toy up his ass!
Sleeping Dogs presents gamers with a compelling tale rife with violence, death, and the never-ending threat that Shen may lose his cover. In this sense, Sleeping Dogs stands apart from its competition. Likewise, the setting of Hong Kong is also a unique twist for those of us who have logged scores of hours in the likes of Liberty City or Steelport. The city is alive and vibrant, and loosely based around the real Hong Kong.
Fish balls! I know you want fish balls!
Starving. Street vendors line the sidewalks, cars pile on the highways and back roads alike, and the AI that controls everything is generally smart, adding a layer of realism to the experience. Aesthetically, Sleeping Dogs looks good, but won't blow you away. You'll encounter some texture loading issues from time to time, and the game's draw distance can be subpar. However, Sleeping Dogs' audio fidelity more than makes up for these shortcomings. The ambient sounds of Hong Kong add a great deal to the experience, and Sleeping Dogs' voice acting is top-notch, employing a surprisingly successful mixture of English and Chinese to create something more believable and authentic than we're used to.
Hello? 冇晒我啊！你有冇攞籌啊？
If there's a part of Sleeping Dogs gameplay that truly shines, it's driving around Hong Kong. It has a solid arcadey feel to it, and driving at breakneck speeds is truly a pleasure. However, the biggest problem with the game also has to do with driving, and specifically manipulating the camera while doing so. The camera has a tendency to face the front of your car even when you're twisting the camera with your analog stick. When caught in tight situations, this proves exceptionally problematic, and at times can be outright obnoxious. Gunplay and melee combat both work well, although they can both be inexact. The game's emphasis on hand-to-hand fighting, rife with button-mashing combos, counterattacks, and disarms, will get you into a rhythm before long, and dealing with firearms while taking cover spices things up a bit. Combat is never truly difficult, but this rarely acts against the overall enjoyment of the game. Of course, there's so much more to do in Hong Kong than simply drive around and complete primary story missions. Since Wei Shen plays both sides of the fence, acting as both an undercover cop and an ever-rising member of the Sun On Yi, expect to help the police with some side missions, and help some seedy Hong Kong underworld types undertake some tasks as well. Sleeping Dogs ingeniously deals with this fence straddling by giving players separate experience point counts. They deal with the likes of Wei Shen as a cop, as a citizen of Hong Kong, and as a member of the Triad. Each metric measured, in turn, gives special perks that make Shen stronger. When combined with a slew of collectibles to find, races to complete, tasks, jobs, and favors to undertake, and more, Sleeping Dogs will keep you busy for a very long time. And since the game is so damn fun to play, the time is well spent. I played for just over 19 hours and got my save file up to 84%. Conceivably, you could do everything the game has to offer in 25 hours. Whether it's competing with your friends via online leaderboards, raising your scores in fully replayable missions, or chasing after the game's smorgasbord of in-game medals, trophies, or achievements, Sleeping Dogs is a lot of fun. And even with some of its minor problems, it's still a great game, and hands down one of the biggest surprises of the gaming realm in 2012. For more on Sleeping Dogs, keep it tuned to IGN.com.
I'm Dan Sochin, producer at United Front Games, working on Sleeping Dogs. And I just want to show you a little bit about the deep combat system that we've been working on for the game. So you can see that enemies have got a red circle around their feet, which indicates their health. And some of the guys also have an icon in the middle, which indicates their fighting style. So you can't just kind of mash the same button all the time, do the same move, and hope to be successful. So this big guy here is a grappler, and he actually get me into particular situations like this full Nelson, and I've got to do a quick time event, do a parametric struggle, or basically hitting the button repeatedly to try and get out of it. Often if I don't do it in time, he'll actually do a pretty damaging move to me. So when I see someone, one of the characters, enemies, get a red highlight around them, it means they're about to do an encounter. It's not a case of got attacked by the big guy. I was able to hit the button combo in time, and so I didn't take a lot of damage. When I see someone light up red, it means they're about to do a heavy attack. I can hit the counter button and then kind of reverse the move on them. And I'm able to interrupt any combo that I'm in the middle of. So by combining sort of light attacks and heavy attacks, some guys are good at blocking, like you saw the brawler there. But by combining and chaining moves, I'm able to get them off balance like that by doing a sweep attack. Or I can do sort of a 5-punch combo. We've also got the environmental we've got environmental props in the world. So I'm able to take a guy and basically turn the environment and kind of turn the tables of the fight and get guys and use my environment. So often I'm surrounded by 10, 15 enemies, and a lot like we've seen in sort of martial arts movies, that the main hero is able to kind of take those objects and use them against the enemies. So I can grab a guy, after he finishes countering me, grab him and use something like a car that's around and use it against the enemies. That actually, because it was a big move, it put the other guys in a state of sort of intimidation or fear. And so they'll actually cower away from me if they're a weaker enemy. And also it gives me sort of an increased melee damage during that period of time. So I've kind of gone through this area, taken out all the thugs, and now the area is a little bit more sort of safe and clean, and I'm able to, as part of this drug bust situation, go back to my safe house, bring up a surveillance camera, catch these guys doing something illegal, and then clean up that part of town while still retaining my cover as an undercover cop.
Hong Kong on teie ülim mängumaa. Sisene ebaseaduslikule tänavavõitlustele, õnnemängi kukevõitluses või löö tagasi mõni karaoke. Seal on lugematul hulgal võimalusi, kuidas lõbustada ennast Hong Kongi mitmekesistes linnaosades. Inspireeritud klassikaliste Hollywoodi ja Aasia kinostiilis põnevusmärulite põhjal on inspireeritud siis selle mängu loomine. Uskumatu lugu kulgeb lojaalsuse ja reetmisega käsikäes. Mäng on siis mõeldud 17+ alates. Mäng sisaldab siis verd ja jõhkrust, intensiivne vägivald, seksuaalne sisu, tugev sõnavara, narkootikumid. Mängu reitinguks on siis 8,5 punkti hinna, 10 palli hinna. Mängu reitinguks on siis 8,5 punkti 10 palli süsteemis. Ja lõppsõna hea. Omast kogemust räägin siis nii palju, et jah, te olete siis Sleeping Dogsist või Shen, te olete salapolitseinik ja te ühinete siis ühe gängiga, mille endine juht on siis Winston Chu. Ja te harjutate Winstoniga nii ära, et te nagu olete juba perekond, sest te kõik hoidate teineteisest ja aitate üksteist. Kui Winston saab surma, siis koos oma naisega, siis te võtate tema koha üle ja alustate tema gängi juhtimist. Winstoni onu, Uncle Bo, teie peate ka teda enda onuks ja hakkate tema eest seisma ja te päästate tema hukkumisest. Ja ühesõnaga, et kuigi te olete salapolitseinik ja teile on antud oma kindlad eeskirjad ja missioon, mida te peate täitma, hakkate te hoopis tegema otsuseid omalt poolt ja nii kuidas teie arvatate on õige. Ja see mäng on vägagi sükene emotsionaalne mäng, eriti mängu karakterid endale. Ja kindlasti ma soovitan kõikidel seda Sleeping Dogsi proovida. Mingi oskusi endale kohe see kas Steamist või G2A.comist. Ja G2 aasta ostas kasutada kindlasti minu minu seda ref linki ka ja ühinege siis meie G2A mängude kogukonnaga.
Peggy 18.
What's going on, Salty?
This is Hong Kong. Magic crawls through this town like maggots on month-old roadkill.
The dead are coming! Run! Crap. It's got my niece! Stay away!
His street name was Big Scar Wu.
Together, we will crush the sun on you.
Time to die, Shen.
You're next. This is what revenge looks like, Shen.
Most men don't make me wait this long for a date.
Sorry, it's been crazy lately. Trick or treat.
Aga siinkohal siis nädala uudised tänaseks lõpetavad. Esimene osa Sleeping Dogsi mängu kohta kohtume lähemises saates. Mina olin siis Kuna, ja kindlasti pange like oma videodele. Tellige mu kanalikud selle teinud jälle. Jagage minu kanaliformatsiooniga mu sõprale ja tuttavale palju teistele. Ja minu kanalil mu suusuvisi vaatamise kanalil toimub. Kindlasti jääge lainele, siis mu kanalil võib alati mõni uus video, mida vaadata. Mulle võimalik saada ka fännmeile. Fännmeile alla kuluvad siis kirjad, pildid, joonsused, pakid, kingised ja kõik muud, mida ma saada soovite. Fännmeile aadres on olemas siin samus video all descriptionis ja võib-olla on ka kusagil leidub siit video sees seda. Mulle võimalik teha kannetusi, annetuslink on sammud olemas siin all video descriptionis. Ja kui te vaatate minu kanali sotsiaalmeedia info, mis on üleval paremalt kättnurgas, sealt täidab minu PayPal donation nuppu. Ja tänan kõiki subscriberid, kes on minu kanalil ja kes mind suubinud ja suubige ennast mind edasi. Ja aidake mul kogusada siis vähemalt 500 subscriberit, praegu on mul peaaegu 300 koos. 11 subscriberit on puudu 300-st. Sellistega nägemist ja ilusat uut õppeaasta algust kõikidele õpilastele ja järgmise korrani.